Alright, hello YouTube. This is Hal. I'm back to my channel after a long time. I work a lot and I have a lot of projects that distract me, so I'm returning to YouTube, maybe. Not that I was really officially on here. I have really horrible videos. But anyway, I've been super inspired lately and I've been working a lot with my traditional supplies, and I went crazy toward the end of June and July buying a bunch of stuff, and I thought it would be fun to share some of the things that I've got. The bulk of my supplies that I ordered is from eBay. A lot of it was used, and yeah, let's get into it. I thought it'd be fun. I kind of favored Prismacolor products for the first part of this. I don't know why. I just couldn't pass up these deals, but they're not my favorite pencil, but I do really like them, and I purchased a couple big lots, 2 big lots to be exact. So one was over 300 pencils, and they had some that were brand new, but they were vintage ones. Barrel Prismacolor, Eagle Prismacolor, and some drafting pencils. I have the bulk of them in this giant pencil case, so let me see. I finally broke down and got these giant cases I kept talking so much crap about in the past. But I really like them because I don't have to keep all these boxes, and it fits so many. But I don't have one for every individual brand. I just have a couple big giant ones, and I just keep everything together. But it really helps consolidate the materials for my space. So these are a lot of the ones that I got. Some of them I did have on my own already, but so I mixed them together. And I did a loose color order, but this is the bulk of them. And then here's some of the ones that are brand new, never sharpened. And then after this, we start getting into some of the other brands that I have in here. But these are the drafting pencils. I've loved these. I didn't know they were in here, but they're like Eagle Chemisealed drafting pencil number 314. There were probably 7 or 8 of them total. I have a couple in my drawing box, and these are just the backup ones. And there's one that's unsharpened that I probably will never sharpen just because I love it so much. And you know what? In relation to that, I ordered Prismacolor Ebony pencil. I swear these used to be by design, but I guess now they're by Prismacolor. But I always loved these, and those drafting pencils perform very similar to this. I don't want to say that they're the same, but they're very, very similar. And I don't know what happened to all the ones I used to have of these. I must have finally used them up. My sister had given me a box back in high school, and they're all gone except for one little stubby one. So I have that, and I have those. Those are just so nice. I don't know. I like them a lot. I wanted to buy a box of those because I do see some people selling them, but they're a little pricey, $50 to $60 for 12 pencils, and I like them, but not quite that much to pay that much, especially after all the money I just spent. But there is the bulk of the Prismacolors. There are some more that I have kind of just in this bucket. Oops, this is sort of the overflow. It looks like a junk bucket, but I think it might have been a lot of classroom sets or supplies, because there were a lot of orange, umber, ochre, raw ochre, goldenrod, just a lot of those colors in particular, probably, I don't know, 30 or 40 of each color. And then there were like 100 whites, all in various states of usage. So I've got some really short ones. I put the smallest ones in this just to stick to the side for right now. And I didn't want to have 100 oranges taking up the package and 100 browns. So I put the best looking ones in the case, and then these other ones are just off to the side. And I have a set on my desk that I'm using. And these are some of the shorter ones of various colors. I had them kind of in a rainbow, but I took these from my job. I really like them. I just stick them together. They throw them away. So they make the perfect pencil holder. And then actually I have something pretty neat that someone very special to me made me. That's a better version of that. So there's the start of the Prisma obsession. I could not pass up though. It was kind of expensive still. I think it was still over $150 for 300 pencils. Plus the other lot was, I think the other lot was way cheaper for what I got. It was $60, but I got Prismas and some other brands in there too. But yeah, I couldn't resist when I saw the giant lot. I was like, oh my gosh, it's such a good deal. Especially with them being the vintage ones that I like. Let's see what else. We can keep going with Prisma, I guess. Prismacolor Verithin, one of my favorite lines from them. Some people don't like these. I don't know. They're still soft and you can still get good blends with them, but they're meant more for fine detail. And I personally really like them for hair and doing thin lines or even just doing sketches with. I like them for that because you can still get a little color. And this was a brand new unopened package of 36. I took the plastic off and everything, but it's got that box that you can fold up like the easel. All the sets of this that I ever had looked like this with this rainbow black packaging. So I was kind of excited to find that, and I think I only paid $35, or maybe it was, no, $27. Not bad. And this is stupid because it's basically the same product, but I found an Eagle Verithin 36 color set, and it's vintage, and it's in the original packaging, and I just thought this was so neat. So let me just open it up. It also has the the easel folding box, but it's so nice. Look how nice it is. I sharpened them all to fine points. I really like the vintage Verithins with these gold caps on them. They just look so classy. I don't really plan on, I want to use these, but I don't want to, they're not going to be my main set because I'll be honest, I'm not much of a collector, but I kind of want to collect these just because of the condition that they're in, but they're still just as pigmented as the newer versions. Honestly, probably a little better. Great for sketching. And there was a couple random colors of these vintage Verithins in the lot that I purchased. So good deal. It's got the little snaps to keep it closed. And I really like this packaging. I wasn't even searching for this. It just happened to pop up and I couldn't not buy it. So I guess I'm easily influenced. Is that it for Prismacolor? We got those. Got the big lots. There's a couple colorless blenders, but nobody cares about that. I guess I do have some other Prisma things, but it's not really pencils, so we'll save that toward the end. Let's move on. Set this to the side. I got a big pile here I'm trying to navigate. Next up, we'll do the small one. I see this brand talked about here and there on YouTube. And some people love them, some people don't love them. I've been wanting to try them. So I have been stalking this Felissimo brand for a while. And there's like that Tokyo Seeds collecting thing where you do, I don't know, 25 boxes or whatever. That's too much for me. I don't want to do all that. And I don't know if I'll like them. And I don't need a whole set of that per se, but I kept seeing this little color museum on eBay and I thought it was so cute, a nice way to get kind of a catalog of colors. Now my set's missing a few colors, but I don't really care. I already have way more pencils than I'll probably ever use in my full lifetime, but this was maybe $50 and it was free shipping and they're really cute. Now, I don't know if other people would necessarily like this product because they're very short, but I have so many pencil extenders. I love when my pencils are small like this and when they get to that point because that shows me that I've actually created something. And I have a special attachment to all my short nubby pencils, so to find a set like this was kind of funny. It's like they made it for me. And I have plenty of pencil extenders though, so it'll be fine for me to use. But once they're gone, I don't really plan on purchasing more. It was kind of a novelty thing for me, and the fact that I could get it for such a good price, I couldn't resist it. I do really like the colors though. I would say that there is pigment, but in general, it seems more to be muted tones. There's really not a lot of darks in here. Mine's missing black. There's only a handful of really dark colors, so I feel like I'll have to bring in a couple other blacks and dark browns and things from other sets to get a good contrast, but I'm so excited for them. I tested them out a little bit, but I haven't done a serious drawing with them, so I look forward to doing that and giving a full opinion, but I did sharpen them all. I kind of like these little cases too. I don't know why. They remind me of like CD cases. And every time I try to open it, I always forget. There we go. They just pop open like that. So the little plastic trays were cool, and I thought I could even store other full-length pencils in here after these get used up and just have like a little travel set. That'd be kind of fun. So those are my Felissimo Color Museum. I'm not sure. I think this Color Museum series is only, I think, 200 something pencils, maybe 250. There might be more, but that Tokyo Seeds one is that crazy 500 pencils that I have way too many. I don't have any interest in that one, but these spoke to me. Put these rubber bands. I've been keeping them banded together because I don't want these cases to pop open and dump everywhere. But so far, so good. This video is just to show the products, so I'll probably do some other ones where I show me using them, but I just wanted to get through everything first. Next up is going to be something I sort of already have, but I don't have this set. And I'm not usually the full set person, but I couldn't resist this, okay? So I have the Lara Rembrandt professional set in the 36 count set, but somebody was selling this 105 piece set in the wood box for $60. I can't get over that. I really can't get over it. I love wooden box sets, and I've always wanted one. I don't know. When I used to get on DeviantArt a long time ago, I would see everybody with their. I would always look up my workspace or my pencil collection pictures, and I like to see people lay all their supplies out, and I always loved just seeing all those rainbow spreads of colors, and people always had these types of boxes, and I never had one, and I got one now, and I really like it. So it's got 105 different products in here. They're not all colored pencils, 72 colored pencils, and they're hardly used. There's only a few colors that really even look used, and some of them actually just broke while I was sharpening them, so they really weren't terrible. But overall, it arrived in great shape, and for the price, I really can't complain because this set is still over $100 to buy it brand new. So you've got 72 colored pencils. I think there's a blender in here. You have these pastel pencil or charcoal pencil kind of sepia tones, and there's some charcoal pencils, and then some water soluble graphite pencils and some carbon pencils. I don't know. It was really neat to see how many things were in here that weren't even touched. So I got a super good deal. Thank you to that seller. I didn't even offer that price. It was just that price. So that was just amazing to find. And there's a little space in the back of this tray here where I can keep my drawing materials. It is quite large. It takes up a lot of space on the desk. So really this is sort of an impractical everyday use, but it's decorative, and I could have my little side table and put it on there when I'm using it. I just really love this. So I have it now, and I've got all the colors. And those pencils, a lot of people kind of have mixed feelings about them because it's sort of a drier pencil. And I love them, though. They're so pigmented. For the way I color, I love to color in layers, so this works perfect for me and the way that I do my drawings. But I know some people don't care much for them just because of that reason. So let me see. I got a list here. I'm trying to keep track. Whoops. That's my horrible list. Just trying to kind of have some sort of order here. So we got the Eagle Marathon, the Prismacolor, the Felissimo. And is it time to get into my favorite part? I think it's time for my favorite part. I'm so excited. Now we're going to get into Faber-Castell, okay? So to start things off, I'm going to show something I don't even know. I've never heard of this particular one that I'm about to show. So let me open this up. I don't have the box anymore, which I should have kept it in hindsight. I'm kind of dumb for that, but not those. These right here. They are Faber-Castell Spectracolor pencils. And if anyone knows me, I'm always on the hunt for the design Spectracolor pencils. And I found a new in-box 24 count set. I don't know if these are the same, so I want to do like a side-by-side laydown of those. But my problem was my personal set of design Spectracolor is 8 pencils. I guess they are kind of similar now that I'm just peeking at that. So I have 8 of those. But guess what? Okay, I found some, and we're going to get to it. I found some on eBay. But anyway, this was new in the box. I couldn't believe it. They weren't even sharpened, so I really didn't even want to sharpen them. But I did, and I opened them, and I threw the box out because otherwise I'll never use it. So I couldn't resist. I got them. And that seller, how much did they sell them for? They were... Can't read my writing. Did I even put them on here? That's the real question. I have no idea. Oh, here we are. 50 bucks I paid, which is probably too much for 24 pencils. But I was just praying that they'll be similar to my favorite all-time pencil, okay? Which is the Design Spectracolor, okay? That being said, I finally also was able to get the freaking Black Edition. I've been trying to get these forever off of Amazon, all right? The Faber-Castell Black Edition pencils. And every time I try to buy the 100 set, they're out of stock. Or they're not available. Or if they are available, they're a ridiculous price. They're like $100 for like student grade. I can't believe that. And I love these so much. I have the 24 set and I really like them. And so I found these, and they were actually sold from this shop in the UK, and I paid $52, okay, to ship them over here, which is crazy because it's half the price. One thing I will say I hate, though, is this packaging. It's got to be the most ridiculous packaging I've ever seen. You can stand this up. I was trying to find the one in the tin. I keep seeing people on YouTube with the one in the tin. But this is in cardboard. I'm taking them out of here immediately because they just keep falling out. It's really annoying. You're supposed to be able to stand this up. But in reality, am I ever going to use it like this? No. Because if it falls, all the pencils are going to fall out of here. But I finally got it, and I'm so happy. Oh my gosh. That's my complaint. It's terrible packaging, I gotta say. Good thing it wasn't more than $50, because I would be mad if I paid and had this kind of packaging for 100 something, like how it is on Amazon. Oh my god. I can't believe the pricing. And I don't know why these are so hard to get. I know before they were only made in Brazil or Latin America. They were only available in this size set in certain countries. But I saw that you can get them in the US now. I don't know where because I don't see any near me, but I got them for $50. And I'm so excited. So I'm going to put them into one of those larger pencil sets and one of those cases, I mean, and do that. But the colors are so beautiful. I was trying to find my little paper pad. I was doing some swatch colors of them. Not an official one. I don't really do strict swatching sheets, but I put the book down somewhere and I can't find it now. So anyway, we'll move on. But I was so happy to finally get these. They're just as beautiful as I imagined. Super soft, just like my smaller set, but now I have all the colors. My love language is colored pencils, in case anyone didn't know. And then next up, this was actually included in the Prisma, that lot from the artist that was giving up colored pencils had this set of 24 polychromos in there, so that was nice. And these are more used than mine. I have the 24 set already, and these are a little more used, so I thought I'll just use these as my primary set, and then mine can be the backup since they're barely touched. All I did was color small things with them so far. But I love these so much. I don't have any other pencils like this. Just the weight of them, the size of them. They probably have one of the thickest barrels out of all my pencils. I think the only one that's a close second would be like that Koh-i-Noor Polycolor. But I don't really care for those that much. But I love these. So that was a bonus set. And it came, I'm telling you, $60 for that Prismacolor lot and these included in it. And there were pastel pencils. There was an electric eraser. I couldn't believe an artist was selling those supplies for that good of a price. I was shocked, honestly. It was a good deal. I could never pass that up. $60 for the size of that thing. I'll have to see if I can put pictures into the video of how much was in that lot. But anyway, all that to say that this was leading up to my grand finale of the haul, and I'm so, so happy about it. So my favorite pencils of all time are Design Spectracolor. So I found a set of Design Spectracolor pencils, and it had the case and everything. Look at this. It's not in here, but I just can't explain how happy I am, okay? Because all I can ever find of these sets are random odd lots where it's just one color or it's a bunch of used up colors. Let's go in here. They're in this one. So I found them. Okay, now it is missing a few colors. This one was maybe a 55 set or a 54 set, but the fact that it has that case, and now I have a good majority of the colors. They are gently used, and these are my black editions over this way, and then from here on is Design Spectracolor. These are so hard to get. I cannot ever find them. But I wish I could say that was the end of it, but I happened to find 2 more sets of them. And I can't believe this. I never see the sets on there. Never, ever, ever, ever. And I seriously was ready to cry. I was so happy. That's so stupid, but it's something I've been wanting for a really long time. And my set, these were discontinued before I even really was around to appreciate them. But somebody gave me a 24 set that had been used when I was in high school, and I didn't know that they didn't make them anymore. And I fell in love with those pencils, and I have never been able to replace the ones that I have. So now I found these 3 sets. So this is the most used set out of the 3, so I put it in here to be my active set. And then I have this moderately used set here that's missing a few. I don't know which ones. I don't really care if 1 or 2 of the colors are missing. I have plenty of things to supplement, but just that I love these so much, and I have multiple sets of them. And what I really couldn't believe, though, was I found one that was just brand new except for 2 pencils. This is the complete set. 2 of them, well, maybe 3, slightly used, just enough to swatch them. But oh my gosh, you guys, I gotta say, I'm pretty ashamed, okay? So these 3 sets cost me more than probably half of the haul, honestly. They were the most expensive things I bought. I'm not gonna lie, I paid a lot of money to get these 3 sets. But I've been wanting them for a long time. I felt guilty for a little bit, but then I said, you know what? You work really hard. You do tons of overtime, and these are your all-time favorite supply, so just get them. So I did, and I'm happy. I'm content. I don't need any more between this and everything else, and the black editions are honestly very, very similar. They're almost, to me, they're almost the same, but the thing is with them, they don't have enough darks, and these design spectra colors give you the full range. They got all the dark colors. They're so beautiful. I can't wait to do, oh my gosh, I'm going to do so many drawings with them. And I don't have to worry now. I mean, I wasn't that pressed about it before. I was just kind of bummed, like, oh, I can't get them anymore. But I mean, there's so many other products that perform similar, but these are my holy grail all-time favorite pencil. And I have 3 sets of them. I'm so excited. I just couldn't believe that. And they had the cases. That's the other thing. This is really a cool concept. I should probably just keep them in there, but I like just having all the ones I use all the time together. And then this case is honestly disgusting, but it's cool. It's an easel. It folds out. And I like that these little pieces here are plastic, so it actually does protect them. And yeah, I thought that was kind of neat. You can stand it up while you're working, and you have it right there on your desk. And so I probably will use that. But for right now, I'm keeping them in here with all the ones that I use a lot. So that was like the highlight of the haul, seriously. I've been wanting these for so long, and I finally did get them. So I'm telling you, it was like Christmas for me. I was so excited. And then I don't even need anything for any holiday, any birthday, anything. I'm set forever now, and I'm so excited. Anyway, I could go on forever, and I already pretty much have. Well, let's see. Is that it for colored pencils? I believe so. So I do have a couple more things I want to go through. Let me move this over. It's like my precious. My precious. And yes, I did get multiples of those big giant cases, and all my pencils still don't fit in them. All right, so let's go to the next part of the haul. So the next part are things that I've never really used before, but I'm excited to get into. Well, I have used this one, so let's show the first one. I should have probably put this with the Prismacolors, but Prismacolor art sticks. These are discontinued. They don't make them anymore, but they're basically woodless colored pencils. You have the same quality of your Premier pencil lead in a stick form, and they're great for large areas and just doing loose sketches, and they almost are like Conte crayons, only, and not quite really. These are waxy. And you can blend them just like color pencils. I really wanted a set of these, and I had a set before a long time ago, but they were, I think it was maybe just 12 colors or 6. It wasn't a very big set. And it wasn't really enough colors for me to, maybe it would have been. Honestly, I wish I could remember how many. I had got them from somebody, and I didn't care for them at the time, but now I do really like them. This set is a little crusty dusty. And I don't know if it's just with age or what. I thought these maybe were dirty, but they have these white spots on them in places, and they have this weird film discoloration, but it hasn't affected the way they lay down so far. I did wipe them all off and clean them a little bit, but it didn't make a difference. Like, this layer does not come off, and some of the colors have it, but they're still able to be used. So I was super excited to get this. But these, oh my God, these are expensive, even getting a used set. And I think it's just because they're discontinued and there's nothing else really like them that are artist grade. But it seriously was like $80 to get this set. And there's bigger sets, smaller sets, newer sets, but I mean the prices jump up to 150 plus for some of those. And I already spent too much getting this, but I just wanted to have this to go with my pencils because they'll work well with any pencils, honestly. So that was a fun thing to add to the collection. And 48 colors, that's more than enough. Next up was just a crazy steal of a deal. This is another vintage art supply. And they are new pastels. And these new pastels were made by Eberhard Faber, which is, it's related to the Faber-Castell company. Now all those Faber companies are under the Faber-Castell brand, and it's like they weren't like that before. But anyway, I found the new pastels, and you can get Prismacolor new pastels today, but I found this for $60 for a 60 color set and a 72 color set. And look at how beautiful they are. This one is brand new. Nobody's even used these, and these are only mildly used. And I don't know, that's a great deal to me. $60 for both, and they're vintage, so super excited. As soon as I opened the package, I just got hit with musty old smell. I don't know how to describe it, but when you get those old items and they have that vintage scent, I just love that so much. So I'm so excited. And the reason I got these is to supplement another supply that I also got that I've been wanting to try because I see so many beautiful pieces made with them and hear so many great things. I finally purchased pin pastels, and I found a really, really great deal, okay? I was originally just going to order a brand new starter set, and there's like a 10 color set where you get all your primaries and black and white, and I think you get your secondaries as well. But I did find one of those, and that was $40, roughly, but I gave it as a gift. And I also found somebody selling the 80 box set, but it was incomplete. I think it was like 50 something colors. All 4 trays were in there, but one tray was completely empty and another tray was missing a bunch of colors as well. So I divvied them up between me and the person I gave the gift to. And so we both kind of have new sets of these, and oh my gosh, these are amazing. I am shocked. I goofed off with them a little bit, but I haven't done anything major yet. Let me see if they'll even show up. Here's like a really crummy landscape thing. I was just using my finger. It didn't come with any of the tools. It's like somebody had bought the 80 set, took out the ones they liked, and then sold the rest of them online, which is fine for me. But I've been trying to get creative while I wait for my order of the tools to come in. I ordered a small set, and then I've been trying different materials with them just to see what will blend. And, oh, look at me. Okay, I have a bunch of landscapes I would like to do. There's like this one with these colors. I've been testing them out on different papers. So far, this mixed media paper is okay, but really love how it looks. I have Legion Stonehenge paper in a sample pad that I had been given years ago as a gift, and it lays down so well on that. And then I also have a Master's Touch drawing pad. I wish I could figure out what the heck I did with it, because I had my little color swatches in there too. But one moment, please. Let me see. It was just over here, but I'm horrible about moving things around and forgetting where they are immediately after. So, oh, here it is. Okay, so I had swatched some of my Black Edition pencils on here too, but I also was playing around with masking tape and layering and blending, and these are just so wonderful. I'm so excited. They work well with the pencils over top of them, and I thought it would be fun to use the new pastels over top of them as well. So I got different papers that I've tried. They're not all great so far. I want to try Pastel Matte, but it's so expensive, and I don't think I'm at the level where I need to purchase that yet, but we'll see. But I really like how it lays down on that sketchbook paper. And then this Legion Stonehenge, I do have a slightly bigger pack of that I'm going to try it with as well. And I ordered another size from Blick. So the only other thing is, not from eBay, but I did get 4 other colors to supplement my little set here, because obviously I don't have black and white, and you can do without it, but I wanted to be able to do the shades and tints. And then I also ordered red and a yellow, a true yellow, to go with these. So then I'll basically have a mixing set and then some supplementary colors. But oh my gosh, so far I cannot believe these. They're amazing. For the price that they are, I now think that they're, sorry, open the camera. I do think that they're well worth the price that they are. And I got a steal to get all of these. And it was just barely $200 for everything that I got. And it was way cheaper than getting that giant set by itself. I was kind of afraid to get something huge and not like it. But yeah, I love it. So there you have it. My super highly indulgent eBay haul. I'm very... I'm a little disappointed at my lack of restraint. I spent a lot of money, but I work a lot. I work hard, and I'm on a no-buy now, so we won't be buying anything for a long time. I do still have a few more hauls to come, but it's all things that I purchased over the last month and a half, and I will be uploading those as I film. And then I'm going to get into some projects. So I hope everyone enjoyed this video. Maybe you'll go find some treasure on eBay, and happy creating. Thanks for watching. Bye.